Juddle Plays!
Welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2, I am Juddle Plays, and Cosmic Cove time. I was going to say Cosmic Cove awaits us, but I believe I already made that thing, or said that thing. Anyways, exploring the Cosmic Cavern is the mission we are going to now, which... Remember the first two missions? Well, first mission and the Secret Star of this galaxy? They were pretty short. Well, this mission makes up for it, just a tad. I mean, it's not super long, but it's longer than the other ones. Get me out of here! Well, that is what we are going to be doing, and... My TV was a bit loud, sorry if you heard some background noise there. Hopefully if I align the commentary perfectly that should not be a problem, but I don't want to risk it. This little guy's trapped in here, so everyone's out looking for the key. So yeah, you get the basic idea. If you remember in Galaxy 1, actually no, I believe we've done this many times, but yeah, there's the little key dome thing here. Maybe if you're a speedrunner, you know a way of getting into that without actually getting the key, but I don't know if Galaxy 1 and 2 actually have that many sequence breaks in them, and oh, hello... whatever you guys are. I totally forgot what these guys were. God, are they little burrs? Because I think it's little flares and little burrs. Like, they're kind of like a rap name. Like, what is that guy? Lil Pump? Yeah, I don't know why a whole bunch of people are doing, like, those Lil names. Like, I think Lil Xan is another rapper. But, like, they're not, like, the good Lils. Like, remember Lil Kim and... I think that's only like Lil I can remember. Okay, everyone is searching inside. Yeah, let's just go down this pipe, because there's not much we can do there, because if you remember from the first mission, we froze that body of water. And this galaxy kept with some chronology, and the water is still frozen. But this water is not frozen. In fact, I'm not exactly sure what part of the galaxy we're in right now. I guess the inside of the galaxy actually has some air pockets or whatever. But, look at this. I believe some water falls down this and then tries to kill you. Either that, or maybe it doesn't if you get up there. But if you aren't there, the water tries to, get all around you. Well, I shouldn't say water, the water bubble, or maybe it's just a bubble of air, but it tries to go around you, and it causes some problems. And now, you look very suspicious. Whenever you see a switch, spin next to it and flip it on. You never know what'll happen. Have we not had any switches yet? I'm assuming we've had some switches. Anyways, this penguin right there is showing that you can ground pound into water by pressing the Z button, which I believe people would know is pretty self-explanatory because ground pounding in this game is also used with the Z button. And I did mention that Luigi when swimming, which... like in Galaxy 1, when you play as Luigi, when he swims and you shake, the air depletes. This might sound like a really random topic, but the reason I'm mentioning this is because I never actually mentioned, yes, you have an air meter. I don't know why I thought that was something I'd want to mention right now, but yeah, it is. And as I was about to say, like, unlike Super Mario 64 with the air meter, but that doesn't matter since the air meter is totally different from the health meter. Actually, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense, because if you don't know, in Super Mario, my Wii Remote's almost dead. No, actually, in Super Mario 64 is what I'm trying to say. When you swim in that game, or if you're hit in that game, or if you've taken a lot of damage and you go underwater, you are able to go underwater and then surface out of the water. Your health is then restored, which is a real easy way to cheat the health system in that game, but obviously, like this game, the air meter is totally different from the other things in this game, so you don't have to worry about that. But, well, I should say the health meter. I do not know, like, my freaking speech is going all over the place. Now, as you see here, I really like what they did in this galaxy. They actually made swimming a challenge in a way. They have these, like, three-dimensional structures of water. Well, it looks 2D in this case, but I'm going to say three-dimensional because we obviously know there's 3 dimensions because Mario is not paper thin. But even then, if something's as thin as paper, doesn't it technically have some dimension, so isn't it technically 3D? I guess you could think of it like that, but I don't want to get into too many specifics. Now, something I like to do is here, I like to long jump into the water. It's kind of a daredevil thing to do, but I just like doing it anyways. And also, you want to be careful when you get into these things, because some people may think that you'll move with the water because of, pretty sure the, water has friction in it, but no. Or, okay, if you surface, you move with the water, but if you are under the water, which I almost killed myself right there, if you are under the water, then you do not move with the body of water, which can be a pain, but, whatever. As long as you swim correctly, you should be able to be fine. Now, you're supposed to jump up there and try to be safe, but I think if okay, I would have died if that... Okay, I wouldn't have died since the water doesn't move in the X direction, only moves in the Y direction, but I wouldn't have gotten onto this platform. So if this water did not exist, I would have died right there. But we do not care if I die right now, because, no one cares. Well, that's not exactly the reason. But actually, before I continue, I see a little... Okay, that's actually not a Cheep Cheep. I thought that penguin was a Cheep Cheep I could kill for Starbits, but it wasn't. And I looked kinda stupid. And that penguin also looks stupid. Woo, thanks. It was more humid in there than you'd think. Oh god. Don't get me started with humidity. Oh my god. Freaking upstate New York has been god-awful when it comes to heat as of lately. We're technically only, we haven't even started summer yet. And here we are in, I think it's June 18th. It might be June 19th now, because I'm recording this late at night. And it's, hotter than hell. I think it was 90 degrees today and wicked humid. Some vacation? I can't go swimming because everything is frozen. Grrr. So much anger. Oh, Mario, I didn't even see you there. I've been, working hard on this mission to help you find stars. Oh, look! There's a star over there. Yep, I knew it all along. I don't think I've ever talked to Captain Toad here. I guess that's what happens when you take time and look around. And launch star... Couldn't you have, launched me to where the star was and not to this platform? Whatever. Now, I think this may be the debut of these enemies in this game. I'm gonna call them Purple Electric Boys. These Purple Electric Boys, they create a electric circle, I guess you'll call it. And then I believe they stop doing that and they jump to a different spot and then they create another electric circle. They're really easy to dodge, just don't stand in that yellow circle when they're doing their electricity thing. Now, I don't have all the time in the world, so I'm not going to kill every one of those, but yeah, probably didn't think we'd use the spin drill in the Cosmic Cove Galaxy, but we are. Now, this can be a little tricky because we have to kind of aim correctly. One of these spots, there's a spot on the adjacent side, which that was actually really lucky. I knew it was one of the longer ones, but it seems like we have to move a little bit over, and then... You got to be kidding me. A little bit more over. Will this work? Thank you. If I got shot back again, I would not have been a happy camper. That was really lucky. Well... What you were supposed to do there is you were supposed to go around to all of these little bots here and then spin drill them. Well, you technically don't have to spin drill them. You could have, ground pounded on them or something, or, waited for them to use their fire. At least I believe there's another way, and oh my... is this going to be serious? Is it going to constantly do that? I'm going to be really mad if it constantly does that, and... I actually forgot what I was supposed to do there for a second, but what I'm actually supposed to do is you're supposed to go to this spot after you get the key, and then you create this area, and a whole bunch of things happens really fast because you all of a sudden are out of your drill power-up because you cannot have the drill underwater, and that's the only time you'd ever have the drill underwater. Anyways, we got the star from the Cosmic Cove Galaxy, and dang, I kind of want to see how long that star took, because I think it was one of the longer missions we've done. 9 minutes? Oh, I was really close. 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Damn. Back in the day when it came to Let's Playing, I like to do things as fast as possible, but now I get excited if I take my time when I do things, because I don't know. There's no point in, doing things as fast as possible. I mean, I like doing that, but hey, doing things slowly makes Let's Plays last longer, and I kind of want Galaxy 2 to last a bit. I already know it's going to last a bit because of how I'm going to be doing certain things later, a little differently than I've done them in the past, but we're not going to talk about that. A sassy penguin on board a spaceship. That's a new one on me. Well, he seems to want a word with you. I wouldn't keep that one waiting. A new inhabitant on Starship Mario, and you know what that means. We must talk to him. He's really goddamn close. Oh my god. Shake the... Oh, let me get a different voice. Shake the Wii remote when you're in the water for a burst of speed. A lot of penguins don't know that. I didn't know penguins shook Wii remotes to burst speed, or get a burst of speed. I don't think that's going to be a life. I constantly get 1 star bit from that, and it is really annoying. We are not going to worry about that. I'm just going to bask in the heat hell that's going to be my room because I have to turn the air conditioner off every time I record. But, yeah, I think this is the first galaxy where we've gotten 3 stars in the galaxy and we've completed it. At least I think so. Is there a way we can check to see if there's any more in, like, other galaxies just by doing this? Okay, never mind, Fluffy Bluff had that. Okay, I am stupid. It's been a while since I've been to that galaxy. I forgot that there was a chimp challenge. Anyway, there's one last galaxy we can do before we move on and finish World 2. That is the Wild Glide Galaxy. And obviously, we are way too early in the episode to actually... Like, what am I trying to say? We're way too early in the episode to finish this episode, so... Fluzzard's First Flight. This episode is going to be a long one. And I know why it's going to be a long one, because I'm going to be in a weird position after I finish this mission. That position is, it's going to be, I think it's going to be too short to finish an episode, but the episode's going to get really long if I get the last star. But I'm going to get the last star that I can because I just really want to. And I don't care if this episode gets a little bit long. Like, sometimes it happens.
Fluzzard, he can't fly so well, he's so shy.
That was not what he said. That was not anywhere near all the words that he said.
But he seems okay with you. Maybe he'll even carry you and glide. Come on, I'll teach you to glide. Will you fly with Fluzzard?
Let's glide. Okay.
Glide, we glide. Okay, here's how you glide.
I can't do this voice. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't even mean to do that. Well, you're supposed to hold straight. Okay, yes, starting position. Turn left, hold left. There we go. If you remember, this is kind of like the Stingray mission in the first game. You just need to, like, do certain things. You don't learn how to turn right, though, which I feel is kind of stupid because sometimes you need to know how to turn right. But, as you see, if you glide through the big sun circle at the end of the forest, you will win, but it won't be easy. And also, you can get a comet medal if you break through that piece of glass. But we don't need to break through that. There's actually a thing we can do. So, when you first start this mission, you're going to see that, well, there is a timer, but you don't really need to worry about that right now. You can go faster. You gain a lot of speed by nosediving, but you'll see these little gates here, and you'll most likely think, oh, I need to fly through all these gates to actually beat this level. That is not true. The only reason you need to fly through these gates is to get the comet medal. And since we have no rush, we can go kind of slow, and oh god, that was the worst time for me to actually have to itch my nose. Now, I'm going to want to try to build up some speed and kind of go up and down, because I believe we have to stay a little bit up to get some of the platforms, like, the arches, I guess I'll call them, because I was about to call them a ring, but they're not really a ring, it's more of an arch. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I believe one of the last arches, I know there's no actual arch in this area here, but I do know that there is an arch at the end of this section, and I believe that is the last arch we need to go through. And then it comes to probably one of the hardest comet medals to get in this game. Okay, thank God we got it. You can easily miss that comet medal right there and have to redo the whole mission because you missed it, and you're like, oh, god damn it, I went through all the arches, I think there's like 5 of them, and I missed the comet medal, whatever.
You flew, even Fluzzard looks happy. Happy. Here, take this star, nice flying.
Oh god. All I can think of is how much I need to replace my batteries right now, because I do not want to see that godforsaken frickin' battery sign for the rest of this episode. So, you know what time it is. It is time for me to leave my recording area in my room and go get another set of AA batteries, because I do not want to deal with this. But we're going to do that after we have this little star cutscene, because I don't want you to miss that. It's something that's very nice, and you don't get to see it all the time. What am I talking about? You get to see it every time you get a star. Whatever, I don't know, I'm going frickin' crazy. You're probably telling me about my Wii Remote, so I'm not even gonna talk to you. That's so much better. Okay, let's continue now that we will not have that frickin' battery warning. There's only one thing left to do, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, that there was only one more thing to do after we finish the Wild Glide Galaxy, which, if you want to know, we can't do anything else in the Wild Glide Galaxy right now. There's nothing there. We are going to Bowser's Lava Lair. Let's go. Good thing I don't use that for an audio test, because I said go a little... I think it was... Yeah, I said it a little bit before I pressed the A button. Bowser's Big Lava Power Party. I always love saying the star missions like in the Bowser's Big Bad Lava Party, and that is a really obvious comment medal because it shows it right there. It just shows it right there. It's just really easy. Really simple. What do you have to say? Give me some tips for my upcoming fight with Bowser. I sense a grand star ahead. The way is dangerous, though. Be careful. Oh, I will be careful. I will totally be careful. See, careful is my middle name. And also, what are these contraptions? Oh my god. Well, these are, pole stars. Remember those things in Galaxy 1 that you'd used a lot? Well, you barely use them in this game. Like, you never use them at all. And I can't believe the A button was way over by the spring for this guy. I found a springboard for you. Ground pound it to bounce high. To go high in the sky. How high? So high that I can touch the sky. I'm sorry, I was trying to... I think that song is How High by Redman and Method Man. Or Method Man and Redman. Whatever the name of the group is, I'm not exactly sure. And damn, I didn't realize how fast you could go through that section right there just by long jumping. That is crazy. Just, I don't know, like, long jumping is just such a great thing, and... I wonder if there's a way you can, like, cheese your way over there by using this extension and, like, using the lava to drop down there. But I'm not going to do that because I really do not want to risk that. And, I'm going to risk this, though, because this is only the first episode in a recording session of 3 episodes, and I need as many lives as I can get, even though I'm most likely not going to die anytime soon, and... Aw, Hammer Bro. Sometimes you really fuck me over, but that time you didn't. You were a really nice boy. A boy that deserves a cookie. But I'm not going to give you that cookie because I do not have a cookie on me. I believe I may have a cookie in my room, but I am not going to get out of my recording studio again. And by recording studio, I literally mean my house. And by house, I literally mean my room. To actually give you a cookie, because I am a meanie bobini like that. Oh my god, that was really bad. Luckily, you can easily just jump and spin over these things if you want to make sure you don't get hit by them. Like that. Now, I do want to try to get this question mark box here, but I need to kind of avoid crap before that happens. Now, can I do... Oh, sugar. Okay, I can't believe that actually happened. Now, oh my god. Womps. I was about to say, do you remember these from Galaxy 1? But the problem is, they were never in Galaxy 1. They just were never in that game. Now, what you want to do here is you want to try to backflip off the thwomp, and then try to get this here, like like right there. Well, by this here, I meant the, comet medal, but yeah, you kind of got the idea. I believe you could try to triple jump off of that to get to the comet medal, but I personally would not try to do that, just because it could be kind of hard. Now, those little planetoids I showed you right there, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is get on that planetoid, or at least the gravitational pull of it, and then ground pound wherever you need to hit something. We really didn't have to worry about aim right there, but you eventually will have to worry about aim, and I was about to die there because of these matter munchers, which are a pretty cool design. I really like it how they literally munch matter. And I don't even know if they're called matter munchers, but we'll see. Now, I want to show you something, as long as I don't get hit here. If you actually get an extension shroom while you have full health, like all 6 health from an extension shroom, you actually get a 1-up instead. Now, it's really hard to show that off, though, because sometimes it's really hard to have 6 health and then get another extension shroom, because the reason they give you multiple extension shrooms is because they expect you to get hit and not get as many coins or whatever. That also brings me to another thing about this game, that in this game, it's like no missions in Galaxy 1 ever had you have more than 1 extension shroom in one level. But this game, there's many cases where a level has 2 or in this case 3 extension shrooms, which, I mean, I might as well go out of my way and get another life because, hey, free life, man, like, that's pretty cool. Now, welcome to the aiming class. You have to be a little careful, though, because sometimes if you aim too low, you could accidentally hit this platform here, but it's pretty simple. Just try to align yourself in order to hit it. If you know anything about physics, this is really easy. Like, if you want it to go up and to the right, you have to go down to the left on the thing to hit it there. I really like how they actually made the physics really well for that. And while this is happening, I'm going to check my phone. That is my girlfriend. And I thought I told her I was going to do a session, but I will inform her afterwards. Or maybe now. Wahaha, you showed up. Look at you, running around like a little flea on a puny planetoid. Know what isn't puny? My massive new power. The power to flatten you like a space pancake. It's better than something else massive that I was thinking, but we're not going to go into that. Excuse me. Oh god. But, oh god, now I'm burpy. Here is the first fight with Bowser. Yes, we have multiple fights, kind of like Galaxy 1. Now, as you see, these things are going to fall down. Try to get them to fall in different places, but if it doesn't happen like that, it's not too bad. Now, what you want to do is... I cannot talk fast enough and explain what happens. Basically, these things fall down, and you have to ground pound them into Bowser in order to cause damage. And, like I said, you don't want him to punch the thing, because then it'll get rid of the area, but you also have to go fast enough in order to get over... Well, you have to do it fast enough to aim yourself in order to actually hit him. Now, I hate how you can get a whole bunch of star bits here, but they go away because Bowser takes way too long to do his frickin' animation. But look at this. Bowser's trying something new. He's not just gonna punch the ground right now. But now he's gonna be stupid and punch the ground, because all Nintendo bosses usually have some stupid way of doing things. And that stupid way of doing things is that, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Also known as the definition of insanity. Or at least I believe so, because I've heard from some people that that was a misquote, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Anyway, one last hit, I believe, after this. Just have a punch here, and oh god, we have to get over to this thing really fast, and... there we are. He barfed up a Grand Star. That's pleasant. Okay. I really want to taste that now. Except I don't think I'd ever taste a Grand Star. That seems a little unsanitary, especially because it came out of his mouth. Roar. Now I remember why you're my arch nemesis. You're so annoyingly hard to squish. Good thing I win anyway, huh? While we've been playing, my master plan has moved on to the next phase. Tough luck, Mario. I don't exactly remember the voice I gave Bowser in the first episode, but I wanted to give him a slightly different voice now, because the freaking, like, bird from Wild Glide Galaxy really killed my voice, and I did not want to risk killing my voice anymore, because I want to record more, and if my voice is already dead, I can't really do much. So, anyway, we have gotten our second Grand Star. Okay, this isn't Galaxy 1. The end of World 2 is not your third Grand Star. The Grand Stars go in order with this game, with the worlds, or I should have said Dome 2. because Galaxy 1 is split into domes and not split into worlds. But, as with the first world, and now with the second world, a portal to the next world opened up. I think originally in the second galaxy it said like a new world, but now it just says the next world or whatever. But with 555 coins, that's quite the cool number. Well, how about that? You fought a giant monster and then he turned tail and ran off, right? Well then, let's get on after him. With the power of this Grand Star, we can keep going through time and space, no problem. So it sounds like your special one is still with that monster, eh? Well, let's not just sit around getting older. Let's get going, Captain. And it is time to go to World 2. I'm trying to be epic, and then I say World 2. But we're already in World 2, so obviously we're not going to World 2. We're instead going to World 3, which I really like because World 1 and World 2 have the same music, but then all of a sudden in World 3, the music for each world is different, and I really like how after the first two worlds you get to 3 and the music's different. It's nice. Whoa, an entirely new world. Looks like the path split up ahead. Hey, don't look at me, the captain makes the choices, am I right? And now, boy, I really do like World 3, and we almost have enough stars to, if you want to know, this actually brings us to the next fight, and we almost have enough stars for that. That is really freaky. But we can't really zoom out to show this, but this world is split into different paths. As you see, there's the top path and then the bottom path, which both go to different sets of worlds. So, in a way, you're given a lot of freedom to what galaxies you want to do in this world. So, in the next episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2, we are going to be going to one of these two galaxies and seeing what is up there. So, this has been Juttle Plays saying see you later and goodbye.